What is going on, everyone? Riddict here, and welcome to Off the Shelf Airguns. Today we have a brand new one, and while it may not look new, it is in fact a new Umarex NXG APX. And what's so new about it, you might ask? Well, they've upgraded it to now use a 10-round magazine. That's right. You've seen these in the past on Umarex guns, these 10-round magazines, or 8 or 7 or whatever. But here it is, yeah, 177 caliber with a 10-round magazine. They're calling it the next generation NXG. Next generation NXG. Correlation there has to be. Absolutely has to be. But here it is. It's not much different than the NXG you've come to know. Alright, other than the modification made to now accept a 10-round magazine. Alright, there it is. Of course, your sights are adjustable for elevation and windage on the rear. Front is a fixed fiber optic, so there you go. And you can see where the magazine goes. It's a much different look now because of that. But fear not, for those that may be curious, you do still get a single shot tray with it as well. Alright? And it's a lot nicer to load the pellet because you have a nice wide opening now to get your pellet in there. And this is pellet only. There is no BB with this, alright? So know that going in. If you're looking for something that's BBN pellet, this is not going to be it, because this is strictly pellet only. Alright? Of course, same safety, just like on the other one. And multi-pumper, maximum of 10 pumps. They claim upwards of 800 FPS with alloy. And yeah, I mean, it's the NXG, but now just made a little bit better. So, enough talking, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, we're all set up here in the backyard with the Umarex NXG Next Generation. And we will be using the also very budget friendly and readily available Crosman hollow points. Last one's made in America, I don't know. We know what's going on there. Just, oh my goodness, you know, it just never ends. Anyway, the magazine in here, nice little click. You're ready to rock and roll just like that. And of course, we're going to just start out with some pating. Nothing crazy, just 3. Here we go. Pating! Oh yeah, that's what we like to hear. Got a shattered blast, couple shattered blasts over here. Ooh, right off the bat. See if we can hit the other one. Oop, missed that one. My fault. We'll get her. Ha, got the top of it. See if I can get the rest of it. There we go. There we go. The good old NXG upgraded next generation model. Wow, I just love having that multi-shot magazine in there. That is fantastic. Again, not much has changed with this model, other than obviously they modified it to accommodate this new feature. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same, what you would expect from this. But again, with the budget for it being in the same range as the original, might as well just get the new one. Now, this new one isn't quite readily available yet. It was in very, very limited supply on Pyramid Air, so I just got lucky, put it to you honestly. I was on there and it just was like, oh, we received a limited supply of, and I'm like, huh. At first I didn't think nothing of it because I saw it and I'm like, yeah, okay, I've seen that a million times. But then I really looked, because it's not like widely thrown in your face, and I really looked and I'm like, wait a minute, multi-shot magazine? So, had to, of course, naturally. Let me set up the chronograph. We're going to see what we get on that. Alright, we got the chronograph set up here. I'm just using the single shot tray for this. Oh yeah, nice and easy. So we'll do the full 10 pumps. This is a max of 10 pumps. They claim up to 800 FPS. Again, most likely with alloy, but you don't have any alloy right now, so we're just using what we got, and that's almost about 8 grains, right? It's yeah, it's about 7.9, 8 grains, whatever. Full 10 pumps. See what we get.
624, 190.
624. So like 176 off from the maximum of 800 FPS. 624 at 8 grains. Okay. I mean, that ain't bad at all, really, considering what it is. And that's about what we get with the original model as well. We'll do one more. One more at the full 10. There we go.
624.
Wow.
190.
Super consistent. Very, very consistent. I like that. Now let's step it down. We'll step it down and see what we get at 5. 5.
500. 9. 155.
509. For 5 pumps, that's not bad at all. Now we'll do 3.
400. 10. 125.
410 at 3 pumps. Definitely can live with that. Again, this is obviously right there, exactly in line with the old model, which we've tested, so not much change there, but there you go. You already know what to expect, right? And you're gonna get what you expect as far as the FPS coming out of this thing. So yeah, there it is. Alrighty, let's finish things off like we always do with a little bit of offhand shooting on paper. Not necessarily an accuracy test, but offhand shooting with the open sights. We will do a more deep dive accuracy look at this thing in a separate video, like we always do. We do those standalone videos, you know. We will do that, and we will go down on the range with this thing and see what we can do at a much longer distance. Right now we're at 10 yards, so yeah. And I'm only going to use 5 pumps for this because, I mean, we are at 10 yards, so here we go. All right. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at that. Hey, I like that. Wow, check that out. Thing is nice. Nice little group there. See if I can't bring it down and actually. Okay, I nipped it. Nipped the old bulls out of there. Oh yeah. Still, even with bringing it down to nip the bullseye, it's all still collecting right there in that spot. I like that. Definitely can't complain about that. Wow, man. That is impressive. Man, it is just right there. Yeah, that's crazy. And that's it. That is it. How about that? I really like that. Yes, sir. The Umarex NXG APX, the next generation, with 10-round magazine. How freaking cool is that? You already know what to expect. You know what you're getting with the Umarex NXG. And it's just made all the much better now with a 10-round magazine. How about that? Very cool. With that said, I will catch you all down the road.